The Dragonfly Effect. Social media is progressing and changing rapidly. This social technological era is just beginning and the peak is yet to come. As our channels of communication change, we need to change with it. Will become easier to adopt the tools available to reach a multitude of people in a timely and efficient way without expensive costs. By using the 4 wings and the design principles associated with each wing, anyone, anywhere can capture an audience. All it takes is one creative idea that will bring people together to achieve remarkable results. Authors Jennifer Aaker and Andy Smith have discussed their new book The Dragonfly Effect, on the power of social media to create social change. This is a summary of the book. Full summary of The Dragonfly Effect. The Dragonfly Effect begins with the story of 2 young entrepreneurs, both of Indian descent, who were diagnosed with leukemia and needed a bone marrow transplant. Samir and Vinay. They only had 2 weeks to find a donor for the transplant. The odds to find one were 1 in 20,000, because the donor had to be South Asian. How did they do it? Through determination, focus and the media, Team Samir and Vinay harnessed both online and offline media, to make a change for the good. In particular, Web 2.0's social networks including Facebook, Google, and YouTube were utilized to begin bone marrow campaigns all over the world. In a short period of time, the team was able to get over 24,000 South Asian bone marrow donors registered, and a match was found for both men. They both received bone marrow transplants, however, both of the men lost their lives. But, the registry lives on with the potential to save the lives of others. The authors, Stanford professor Jennifer Aaker and marketing strategist Andy Smith, indicate that this story was the true inspiration for the book. The social media that we have at our disposal today is a powerful tool. The Dragonfly Effect teaches everyday people to achieve their goals in life by using social media tools that will make a positive change for the social good. The internet, email, texting, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, LinkedIn, YouTube, the list goes on, enables us to tap into these media at little or no cost to obtain the support of others. The intention is to create a social change or a movement that will empower others to take action. The Dragonfly Effect presents a model for companies and individuals trying to break into the social media trend to capture a mass audience. When compared to print media such as newspapers and magazines, the circulation is endless, capturing an audience without expensive costs. Anybody, anywhere in the world can embrace this free technology to accomplish a personal, organizational, or company goal. To be successful at using the social media, the authors demonstrate the model that encourages the reader to focus on a single goal, grab attention, engage people in a cause by telling persuasive stories, and empower them to take action. The intention is to create a ripple effect that will become infectious to the point that people will feel empowered to participate in the cause. The focus goal then becomes their goal. The dragonfly is a symbol of happiness, new beginnings, and change across cultures. Aaker, Smith, and Adler, 2010 PXXV. It is the only insect able to propel itself in any direction with tremendous speed and force, when its 4 wings are working in concert. Aaker, Smith, and Adler, 2010 PZI. According to authors Aaker, Smith, and Adler, 2010, the 4 wings are identified as focus, grab attention, engage, and take action. Key design principles are detailed for each wing. Wing 1, Focus. The first wing of the Dragonfly Effect outlines the importance of identifying a single, focus goal. There are 5 design principles to a focus goal: humanistic, actionable, clarity, and happiness. Hatch. If there is a deficiency in one or more of principles, the goal will be much harder to achieve. Design Principle 1, Humanistic. The authors inform its readers to connect with people. It is not easy to get into a person's psyche, understand them, relate to them, and empathize with them. Find out what makes them tick. What are their fears? What makes them happy? If help is needed for a particular cause, intentions need to be stated clearly. If a person cares about the intentions, they are more likely to respond to the need. People that share common experiences, values, and goals mutual to the audience are likely to make a connection. Design Principle 2, Actionable. Goals should be broken down into 2 parts: long-term macro goals and short-term micro goals. The long-term macro goal needs to identify the problem, define the brand behind the project, and determine the connection to make with an audience. By setting short-term goals that are small and achievable, progress can be monitored without getting overwhelmed by the massiveness of the long-term goal. This keeps momentum going and encourages positive reinforcement. Short-term goals to consider include developing a brand, identifying target markets, and creating connections with the target audience. If there is positive feedback, other steps can be taken to achieve the ultimate goal. Design Principle 3, Testable. Goals have to be tested. Feedback performance measures need to be in place to monitor progress. As progress is monitored, goals may need to be tweaked during the process. For example, if an internet site is not getting enough interaction, then measures need to be taken to make the site better. To better understand your audience, listen to them. One way of obtaining feedback is to administer market research surveys to identify needs and expectations. It is better to set specific deadlines until the project is completed. Design principle 4. Clarify. Goals must be clear, because it increases the likeliness to commit to the achievement, perform better, and obtain greater satisfaction. An individual, organization or company can increase its chance of making a positive change for great causes if a clear goal is established. According to Walker, Smith and Adler, research shows that the reason why many don't achieve their goals is not that they don't try hard enough or think strategically, but simply because they embarked on too many goals or set conflicting goals. Design principle 5. Happiness. Goals need to be personally meaningful and inspirational to an audience. In other words, achieving the goals should ultimately make them happy. People who set goals based on personal interests and values achieve those goals more often, because they are continually energized and thus stay more focused. For example, the ultimate goal of Barack Obama's political campaign was to obtain young supporters through social media connections, and to have them become physically involved with the election efforts. By going to specific social networks, limited to 15, the Obama campaign went directly to their existing supporters and their targeted supporters, and kept the dialogue going on sites. The online media included the MYBO website, MySpace, Facebook, LinkedIn, email, text messaging, YouTube, Twitter, and other networks for which some experts claim led to him becoming the first African American president of the United States. By using the social media, followers got to know Obama in a personal way, and this made a difference in building relationships with supporters. The campaign started a movement of political change, where political figures would become more personal during elections. Overall, it changed the way political campaigns would be run in the future. Wing 2. Grab attention. The second wing of the Dragonfly Effect is to grab attention. First, break through the noise of everyday life, those barriers that hinder us from listening: family, school, work, traditional media, social media, and information overload. Achieving this is not easy. Marketing strategies need to get the attention of target markets in a way that relates and sticks with them. The authors suggest 5 key design principles to grab attention. Design principle 1. Get personal. Connect with the audience on a personal level by sparking interest and demonstrating emotion when delivering a message. Ask people to spend a little time, not money. People tend to be more compassionate when asked for a little bit of their time. Design principle 2. Deliver the unexpected. Predictable strategies are more likely to fail. Present something new that will get the attention of an audience. Lead with what is important to them and generate curiosity. Start with facts, quotes, dramatic statistics, or unfamiliar social trends. If the statement is something unexpected, the audience will pay attention. Or, start with an open-ended question that will get the audience thinking. And, employ humor in a careful, strategic way to get them to pay attention and make them laugh. Even surprising an audience can have a viral marketing effect. Design principle 3. Visualize your message. Ever heard of the expression "a picture is worth 1,000 words"? Well then, don't tell the message, because people will remember what they see more than what they are told. Use powerful graphic images such as pictures or videos that play on emotions in social media campaigns that grab someone's attention. These visuals can be presented in a way that will shock or surprise them. Design principle 4. Make a visceral connection. Campaigns should be designed with images that appeal to our senses: sight, smell, hearing, and taste. Colors, scents, tasteful flavors, and sounds, in particular music, are all critical tools that grab attention. Wing 3. Engage. The third wing of the Dragonfly Effect is to engage. It is very difficult to get people to connect and to care about a cause, or even love the person executing the cause to the point that they take action. Find out what really matters to the audience, and entice participation, such as building social media groups or communities. They are more likely to become active in the campaign. The Dragonfly Effect identifies 4 key design principles to engage an audience. Design principle 1. Tell a story. To engage an audience, tell them a story. The story must be persuasive and sticky, and provide pertinent information. Get their attention quick, and keep them wondering what happens next. Tell the audience what to do. If help is needed, let them know it. In the end, if the story is convincing enough, the audience will help with the cause or take action. Design principle 2. Empathize. Understand what is important to the audience by listening to their wants and needs and by empathizing with them. Engage with them first, and they will in return become engaged. Emphasize similarities between you and the target audience. Another approach is to create some sort of social pressure to get them to take action. If others are doing it, they will jump on the bandwagon and do it too. Design Principle 3. Be authentic. Be original, open, and transparent with the audience. According to Walker, Smith and Adler, studies have demonstrated that anything that increases feelings of closeness and connection between individuals increases the lengths to which they will go to offer assistance. P91. Frequently communicate with your audience. To be authentic means to have a goal that is based on strong values or beliefs and the ability to execute that goal. Design Principle 4. Match the media. Certain media drives people to take action. To engage a large audience, use both online and offline media. Match the social media to the target market, and create opportunities for feedback, allowing information to be exchanged back and forth. The content of the information and the places where it is shared is just as critical as the information itself. Wing 4. Take action. The fourth wing of the Dragonfly Effect is to take action. It is difficult to get people to do something. You need to know what you will ask for, when to ask for it, and how to ask for it. What you are asking of people must be highly focused, absolutely specific, and oriented to action, so as to avoid overwhelming your audience. Walker, Smith, and Adler, 2010 p. 112 and 114. The request itself must be focused. Ask for time instead of money. By generating a message that asks for time and not money, it can affect a person's eagerness to contribute to the cause. Listen to the audience's feedback so that the message can continuously be improved. The 5 design principles to take action include: Design Principle 1. Make it easy. People contribute to a goal if they are asked to do small acts that will lead up to the larger goal. Offer them a simple, easy way to do something, such as utilizing a toolkit with templates. Encourage them to communicate feedback of the tools provided so that the material can be reused. Design Principle 2. Make it fun. There is a chance that supporters will give more time and money if they deem the experience to be fun. Create fun games for supporters to play, and give them a reason to participate in a cause. Consider giving out symbols of status that provide players with a sense of accomplishment, or display metrics, such as points or leaderboards, that keep track of a player's game score. Design Principle 3. Tailored. People are more likely to participate in a program if they think they will have an advantage over other participants. Get people to become participants in a goal-oriented program where they think they may have this advantage. Furthermore, to encourage participation, the need should match the skills of the people who will to partake in the cause. Design Principle 4. Be open. People expect transparency within any campaign design. Design with openness and transparency from the beginning, and the audience will gain trust and take action. Successful results of actions need to be shown in a timely manner to allow the audience to maintain an interest in the campaign. Such performance metrics implemented in the campaign need to correlate with a specific goal, and dramatize how that goal is incrementally closer than before as a result of individual contributions. This summary is an excerpt of Mara Bates' article,